as Sassy by Name on social media. And what I want to do today is I would like to focus on the types of cryptocurrencies. So loads of people just think that it's one big thing, but in actuality, there are many, many different types. And I'm going to go through the types today very, very briefly. So there are 5 types. Depending on how you break this information down, you could clump certain types together or you can separate them even further. But remember, this is cryptocurrency simplified. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. So 5 different types. You've got payment currencies, blockchain economies or blockchain platforms. You have utility coins, privacy coins, and stable coins. So I'm going to go through all 5 very, very briefly. Okay, and then I will talk about how you can actually use this information to your benefit regardless of your budget. So payment currencies, that's, basically what it says on the tin. It's used to pay for goods or services, or to give you the ability to cash out and actually withdraw and use your cash from that cryptocurrency. So remember, I told you that Bitcoin is used for payments and transactions. Bitcoin is basically a payment currency type of crypto. Widespread merchants need to adopt these particular crypto for it to basically be able to be used by the masses. So at the moment, certain merchants, places where you can, use a Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency credit card, they're accepting Bitcoin. I know PayPal is using Litecoin, which is another type of crypto that's used as a payment currency. So in order for us to be able to use particular cryptos as a payment, it needs to be adopted by the merchants, the people who are taking the card payments, needs to be adopted by them, and then that's how it comes into existence, basically. Blockchain economies, or also known as blockchain platforms. Now, what this does, this basically develops beyond payments. Something like Ethereum is an excellent example, because Ethereum is so much more than just allowing us to make payments and transactions of value across the blockchain. Ethereum is an amazing blockchain in that it allows people, everyday people, to the ability to create their own digital asset. So basically, you can create your own crypto, which technically would be a token. And it will also allow you to do it through decentralized apps. So if you think about your iPhone or your Android phone, your Samsung, that technically is Ethereum. And then all the apps that you put onto your iPhone or your Android, those technically are the different digital assets that are added onto the iPhone. So the iPhone is Ethereum or the blockchain, and then all the apps are the different types of crypto that there can be. So hopefully that analogy helps, but that's basically what type number 2 blockchain economies are. Then we have utility coins. So utility coins are tokens that are used for a product or a service, typically a utility that is built on the blockchain. And they are part of blockchain platforms. And the most popular ones are ERC20 tokens, which is based on Ethereum, and TRC20 tokens, which is based on another type of crypto called Tron. And a really good example of this is Helium. So hopefully you tuned into last week's call where we spoke about Helium and, what that particular blockchain is and how you can get a Helium miner. If you missed that call, please go to the YouTube channel and check that particular call out. But Helium basically uses data credits. So those data credits are technically the utilities of how you can turn that into broadband coverage, so to speak. So that's the third type. You have a type of crypto that is based on utilities. Then we have number 4, which is privacy tokens. That's focused on the privacy on transactions. If you remember, I explained that Bitcoin is an open ledger that everybody can see. Everybody can see how much was sent. Everybody can see how much is in a particular wallet. But privacy tokens only the sender and the receiver knows the amount that is being sent, so that knows the amount of the transaction, and only the person who owns the wallet is the person who knows how much is actually in that particular wallet. So I guess, I mean, does it make a difference? I guess some people just don't like other people to know how much money or value that they have. So these type of crypto is good for people who don't want the whole world knowing their business, basically. And the contrast to that is the Bitcoin transaction and Bitcoin wallets, where everything is public. So that is the fourth type. And the fifth type are stable coins. So stable coins are attached to normally the US dollar. So a stable coin, you won't really ever see it, or the value, past $1, because it's meant to match the physical dollar. So $1 would be equal to one particular stable coin. If you've got 5 particular stable coins, an example of that is DAI. If you have 5 DAI, which is a crypto, a stablecoin crypto, that 5 DAI will pretty much be equal to $5 US. Okay, so that's what it means by stable, because it allows you to keep your cryptocurrency portfolio, well, it allows stability basically in your crypto portfolio. So if a particular crypto that you've invested in, let's say you've invested in Bitcoin, and let's say Bitcoin drops, or we believe that it's going to drop to 20,000. Oh, hallelujah if it does, because that means we could actually get more. But anyway, if Bitcoin dropped to $20,000 and you had whatever analysis you did, maybe you're part of our academy and we can see the, the writings on the wall that it's about to lose its value, what you potentially can do with stable coins is transfer your amount of investment that you've got into Bitcoin into a stable coin, and that essentially reduces your financial loss. So you don't need to worry about Bitcoin dropping, because you've transferred the amount that you invested into Bitcoin. You've technically taken it over to the dollar. So as long as the dollar stays the same, and when Bitcoin goes back up, you can transfer the same value that you had into that Bitcoin. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, when you become part of our academy, we basically instruct you on how to do this anyway. And it's really good because lots of cryptocurrencies do fluctuate a lot. And examples are USDT and DAI, as I mentioned before.